that's a very fair question. My position is number one, I'm not from New York City. All right, so I may be from downstate, but I'm not from New York City. And the Democrat leadership, whether it's minority leadership, governor, the attorney general, they're from New York City. My district is very similar to this area. We're a suburban community that has many of the same issues that people in the Rochester community and other parts of the state have. And, you know, what are they? Property taxes. Property taxes are the number one concern, the number one issue facing people throughout the state of New York. And that's why I've indicated, and Governor Patterson has put in a program bill concerning capping school property taxes, that I believe a cap has to be part of the overall solution to the property tax crunch that we have right now in this state. And part of that has to be mandate relief, and part of it has to be adequate state funding, and we've had record aid in increases to education to make sure that the quality of education that we want for our kids continues. Property tax relief, whether you're in Buffalo, Rochester, or on Long Island, as you follow the Erie Canal down the Hudson to the Atlantic, where I am, that's the number one issue everywhere. So I think that unites all regions of the state. I've also had the opportunity, while here, to meet with various college presidents, whether it's public or private. We've met with different community leaders, labor leaders, and the number two issue really is revitalizing the upstate community. And you have tremendous colleges up here, you have tremendous hospitals up here, and I think what's occurring, and with the hundreds of millions of dollars that Joe Robach, Jim Alisi, Mike Mazzolio, George Mazios have brought into this area, we're seeing what's happening at RIP, whether it's in Buffalo with their 2020 program. This funding is critically important to revitalizing the upstate economy and creating jobs, and that's what it's at. In our conference, a Republican majority conference, you have at times some regional differences, but in the end, we try to treat each district, each region fairly. And that's what Joe Bruno has pushed for years, and that's what I'm going to do now as the majority leader. I should also point out that in the Western delegation, there are 5 senators, which is the second largest delegation. There are 20 members of the Senate from upstate New York. So just the simple math indicates that we have to do the right thing too, and which we will do.